Even on pro-government television, few Nicaraguans were seen voting in Sunday's municipal elections. Voting day arrived after a campaign without rallies, electoral events, or any real opposition, in polls that observers say were a farce. Exiled opposition leaders called for a boycott.
There is a spreading sense of fear amongst the people. These are possibly the worst elections we've had in recent years. There is no competition and no freedom when more than 300,000 Nicaraguans were forced to flee the country.
But some who did vote in the capital, Managua, think otherwise.
For us Nicaraguans, these are true elections. Here we are, demonstrating that we have the right to vote.
President Daniel Ortega's Sandinistas National Liberation Front already controls 141 of the country's 153 municipalities. It could govern all of them after Sunday. And in the past 2 years, most opposition parties have been outlawed and their candidates jailed. On Friday, the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights denounced Nicaragua, saying it lacked, quote, the minimum necessary conditions to hold free and fair elections. It called on the government to re-establish democratic guarantees and stop the crackdown that has only worsened since the police and paramilitary groups repressed citizen protests in 2019.
In Nicaragua, government forces killed more than 500 people. It is prohibited to display a national flag in the street. There are more than 250 political prisoners in horrible conditions. More than 3,000 NGOs have been closed. Even priests are being arrested. And in Nicaragua, the possibility of citizen participation in free and transparent elections has gone. We need international help.
President Ortega and his wife, Vice President Rosario Murillo, said Sunday's was a vote for peace. But the couple has increasingly employed authoritarian tactics to keep their grip on power. Exiled Nicaraguans took to the streets in neighboring Costa Rica to protest the vote.
We are demonstrating against the electoral fraud that Ortega is trying to impose on the citizens today.
Another 100 civil society organizations were forcibly closed on Friday before the vote, as the government gets every day closer to a single-party control of the country. Rampietti, Al Jazeera.